Malaga Radio.
Freshly squeezed.
The juice on all the daily events along the coast.
With just a little bit of zest.
You're listening to Malaga Radio Weekly Diary. I'm Carmen.
And I'm Baptiste. This is Music and Nightlife. This week covering Monday, the 10th to Sunday, the 16th of August across Malaga and the Costa del Sol.
And this is a busy one. Big outdoor concerts in Marbella and Fuengirola, beach electronic sessions, live rock and jam nights in Malaga, techno at Ogus Park, open-air candlelight music, and free late-night concerts on the Estepona seafront.
So rather than give you one enormous list, we're going to help you understand the different kinds of night available this week. Let's start in Marbella with Starlite Occident.
Because Starlite has one of the strongest runs of the week. Monday the 10th brings Malou. Tuesday the 11th is Noche Movida, presented by Fran Perea, with names including Cómplices, Marilia, Nacho Campillo, Pablo Carbonell, and Rafa Sanchez.
Then Thursday the 13th is Ivan Ferreiro. Friday the 14th is Vanessa Martin. And Saturday the 15th is Omega, celebrating 30 years.
And that gives you quite a range without even leaving the same venue. Spanish pop, 80s nostalgia, indie rock, singer-songwriter music, and then Omega with that very distinctive flamenco rock fusion.
Which is probably the useful thing to know about Starlite. It is not one musical identity repeated every night. You can stay in Marbella all week and still get several completely different kinds of concerts.
And Starlite also has an official after-party program running alongside the auditorium nights. So if the concert is only the beginning of your evening, there is a second layer after the main stage.
For the exact after-party timings and access details, check Starlite's current program before you go.
Now let's move east to Fuengirola.
Marenostrum gives us another strong run, but the setting is completely different. Thursday the 13th, Alejandro Astola performs inside Castillo Sohail.
That one is already sold out, but it is still worth mentioning because it shows how different the smaller castle stage can feel from the huge open-air lawn beside it.
Then Friday the 14th is Lola Indigo on the main stage. Saturday the 15th is Antonio Orozco, and Sunday the 16th changes direction completely with Mago Orbit and Acero 2.0, Sohail Magico.
And that Sunday show is not really a concert, it is a family illusion show. Big stage magic, visual effects, and a very different kind of evening inside the castle setting.
So Marenostrum gives you intimate acoustic performance, big commercial pop rock, and then family entertainment over 4 consecutive nights.
Again, same venue area, completely different reasons to go.
And if your version of Nightlife is more electronic and more beach than auditorium, Marbella has 2 standout options this week.
At La Plage Casanis, Wednesday the 12th is I Love Wednesday with Mahmoud Orhan, and Sunday the 16th brings the Sunday Sunset Ritual with Ameme.
This is a very different kind of night from Starlite. Less sit-down concert, more beach, electronic music, and a night built around the atmosphere of the venue.
And because those events work through live booking and reservation systems, check La Plage Casanis directly for the current timing and access options before you head over.
Malaga City itself has some smaller nights worth knowing about too.
At ZZ Pub, Monday the 10th has Motown Band plus Diva del Sol at 11:30. Tuesday the 11th is the Children of Queen plus a jam session. And Thursday the 13th brings El Trio del Saco plus another jam session.
And that is one of the reasons I like including ZZ Pub. You have all these huge summer stages along the coast, and then in central Malaga you still have a small live music room where the night can turn into a jam rather than a full-scale production.
Exactly. Sometimes you want lights, choreography, and 15,000 people. Sometimes you want to be a few meters from a band.
Then Saturday the 15th moves us to something much bigger again.
Sophie CH number 5 at Ogus Park in Malaga runs from 4 in the afternoon until 4 in the morning.
The lineup includes Marco Carola, Silvi Lotto, Nicholas Lutz, Janeret, Giorgio Molini, Priori, Javier Carballo, and Ildek.
So this is the long electronic session of the week. 12 hours, open air, and very much for people who want the whole event rather than one 90-minute set.
And it is an adults-only ticketed event.
Friday the 14th also has something at the opposite end of the spectrum.
Candlelight open air tribute to Ludovico Einaudi at Anantara Villa Padierna Palace in Benahavís, starting at 9:30.
Which is a completely different picture. Outdoor setting, candlelight, piano music, a night built around stillness rather than volume.
And that is why this week is interesting. You can go from open-air techno to candlelit piano without leaving the Costa del Sol.
And Estepona has music running through the week too.
The Jamón Music Festival continues every night on the Paseo Marítimo, linked to the Certamen Mundial del Jamón Popi. The concerts start at 11:30.
Monday is Henry Mendez. Tuesday, La Frontera. Wednesday, Melon Diesel. Thursday, Piratas Flamencos. Friday, Burning. Saturday, Donny Marquez and Long Play. And Sunday, Mala Manera.
So if you heard us talking about the Ham Festival in food and hospitality this week, this is the music side of the same event.
And that is useful because it means the evening does not stop when you have finished eating. The promenade keeps going into live music.
There is also a named Friday night at Louis Louis Live in Estepona Port.
Summer night party with Salazar and Tony Rojas from 11 until close.
That gives the western end of the coast something more intimate than the big festival stages.
And if none of these dates fits what you want, there is still flamenco every week in Malaga.
Tablao Flamenco Alegría near Muelle Uno is one of the recurring options.
That is less about a one-off date and more about knowing there is a dedicated flamenco performance space available during the week. For current showtimes and booking options, check the venue directly.
And I think this is the real discovery from the music guide. High August does not give the Costa del Sol one nightlife scene. It gives you several at once.
A quarry concert in Marbella, a castle stage in Fuengirola, electronic music on the beach, rock and jam sessions in Malaga, techno at Ogus Park, candlelight in Benahavís, free late-night concerts on the Estepona seafront.
So the useful question is not really what is the biggest thing happening.
It is, what kind of night do I actually want?
And that is probably a much better way to use the program.
One thing we have deliberately kept separate is the music inside Malaga Feria.
Because the Feria has its own program, and our Malaga Feria 2026 special explains how music fits into the rail, the casetas, and the wider celebration.
And Freshly Squeezed will keep the daily Feria details current once the week gets underway.
So that is Music and Nightlife for Monday the 10th through Sunday the 16th of August. Starlite in Marbella, Marenostrum in Fuengirola, electronic sessions at La Plage Casanis, independent live music in Malaga, Sophie at Ogus Park, candlelight in Benahavís, and a full week of late-night concerts on the Estepona Promenade.
You do not have to chase everything. Just find the night that sounds like yours.
You can find the current weekly diary and more visitor ideas at malagaradio.com and malagaradio.net.
From Carmen and Baptiste, enjoy the week. And if you find yourself staying out later than planned,
that would seem to fit August quite well.
Very well.
Malaga Radio. Malaga Radio.